Hello. In this video from Justia Webinar's Digital and Traditional Marketing for Small Law Firms, David Wolf, partner at Wood, Adder, and Wolf PA, talks about marketing projects for small firms and which projects you can start to think about, beginning with your own resume and bio. If you want to see more Justia webinars on law practice and legal marketing, be sure you're subscribed to our channel.
Well, thank you for having me. I'm a big fan of Justia. I've been a client for, I want to say 15 or 20 years. I think I was one of the early adopters. They've been terrific. And I'll be covering some things that Justia has out there as well as other platforms. There's Tim. He's present today. He's the founder of Justia. Tim and his staff have been really helpful to me through the years. They've been one of my resources, one of several resources I recommend, whether it's Justia or another website host, advisor. I think that's an important part of your marketing team as a small firm. Here are a couple general points to today. And Nina mentioned for the past 5 years, I've been coaching small firms and solo practitioners in the area of marketing. However, I don't do it for money. I'm not setting up a business. I'm not selling anything today. And I think that's the difference between today's marketing seminar and many out there that you're sold some kind of program or coaching. I don't do that. I'm just doing this for fun. I enjoy it. And I've made some good contacts by helping others with their marketing, both in the state of Florida and beyond. So today, you're not going to triple your income. It's not going to be an automatic fix to getting more clients, and it's not magic or pixie dust. But if you pick up a point or two or three that helps your marketing, terrific, because it's a no-cost seminar. And again, I'm not selling you anything. As part of marketing, I pulled up a Dr. Seuss quote, and the point of this slide is that figure out your marketing on your own. You don't have to, there's not one size fits all. And I figured out through the years, it's a trial and error for me. And I don't do it the same as big firms or small firms. And a lot of things that I cover in the seminar, marketing people won't like because I use different color schemes and themes and everything else. So figure out what works for you, figure out what you're comfortable with, and go from there. My best advice is don't stand still. And I try not to. So think of what your next marketing venture is going to be. Figure out what you can change and improve upon your current marketing. Today, we will not be discussing billboard ads or TV ads or pay-per-clicks. I think they're fine. They work for small and big firms. I've never gone that direction. It's not a direction I plan on going, part of which it's very expensive. And I believe unless you're really all out there with the TV ads and billboards and pay-per-clicks, it's like a pebble in the water. So I've been able to get a bit of bang for my buck for what I've done. And so here we go. As to marketing, what I found through the years is a lot of attorneys just want to be a lawyer. They just want to give advice. They don't want to delve into the marketing. And there's an old movie, because I'm old, but it was from the 80s about a young man, Lloyd Dobler in the show, about Say Anything. And he was asked by a father at a dinner with his honor student girlfriend, the Lloyd Dobler, played by John Cusack. And they said, "What do you want to do, Lloyd?" And he gave this quote. And basically at the end of it, he didn't really want to do anything but kickboxing, which is fine. But a lot of attorneys don't want to be marketeers or marketers, and you got to have to break through with that blockage of sorts and see if you can get into some marketing or get somebody to do the marketing for you. So I'm not saying you have to go full-fledged, full force with the guy with the boombox. That's a radio for those that are not from the 80s culture. So maybe it's somewhere in between the formal attorneys and the marketer, but again, you'll figure it out. Let's talk about the good news and bad news for marketing in small firms because we are on a low budget or fixed budget. So we'll start with the bad news. It's difficult and time consuming and frustrating to do this small firm marketing and especially the online reviews. The good news is the same as the bad news, because if you put the time and effort in and your resources, it will pay for you. It will show you results. But if it was easy, then everyone would put in about 10 minutes a week and that would be it. So starting out with something basic, and some of the things you'll grab onto today, some of them things you already know, but I started doing this when I was 50. So now you know I'm older than 50. But I went ahead and looked at my resume and I separated it into my education, my practice areas, publications, my awards. And I wasn't looking for a job. I'm pretty firmly entrenched in my law firm and also my personal marketing. But I wanted to see what I had going on, what I could add to it, what I could do for community service, and then take these things and promote them on my website, promote them in social media. So I did that. And you see here, I filled in my education, my law firm, some personal information, some awards and designations I've had. I started about 10 plus years ago doing more community service. And then I set forth beginning in 2010 on authoring books. So I've written 12 books. I'm working on my 13th book. And all these combined together, kind of like the big firms where they combine the TV and the billboards and the radio. I've combined more of this grassroots type of marketing and what I stand for to make a good combination for me. And I'm going to cover books and some community service and some of the awards through this presentation today. And I recommend the same for you. And I'm still working on this. So when I did this similar seminar about 2-3 years ago, some things have changed. I've been married longer. That's good. I've written a few more books. I've added on to my community service and some of my awards.
We hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did enjoy it, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel for more law practice and legal marketing videos. See you in our next clip.